Have you ever heard of this thing called mouth taping? I know it sounds really strange, but it's been a game changer for me. Have you ever woken up with a super dry mouth or been told that your snoring sounds like a freight train? I was in the same boat until I stumbled upon this surprising solution. So today I'm sharing my personal journey with mouth taping and how it completely transformed my sleep and therefore my energy. Trust me, you do not want to miss this. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Dr. Renee, and I help women balance their hormones naturally and rewire the brain for better health. And before we get into it, if you enjoy what you learn in today's video, do not forget to subscribe. And I'd really appreciate a thumbs up so I know you resonated with the content. And make sure you hit that little bell icon to stay updated with my latest content. And one more thing, the videos on this channel are for informational and educational purposes only. They're not intended to be taken as professional medical advice. While I am a doctor, I am not your doctor. So do me a huge favor. If you have a medical concern or a health need, please consult your own personal doctor or healthcare practitioner. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get into it. So I've noticed that as I've gotten older, I became more of a mouth breather. This brought on bouts of snoring and such severe dry mouth that I would go through like 32 ounces of water overnight. The tipping point came when I was about to leave for 2 weeks of basketball tournaments with my daughter. Now, sharing a room meant my snoring would be a bigger issue, and I needed a quick fix. That's when I decided to try the trendy mouth taping that we're seeing all over social media. So I grabbed some mouth tape from Amazon on Prime and gave it a shot. And I'm not going to lie, the first night was a bit rough. I wasn't used to having something over my mouth, but by night 2, I was already getting the hang of it. And it was super easy to stick a straw between the holes in the tape to drink water overnight. And it was also easy to remove the tape to drink water if I needed and then reapply it. Before we go any further, I do want to clarify. I have not been diagnosed with sleep apnea, nor do I believe I have it. However, if you snore and think you may have sleep apnea, please consult your doc for a workup. When you sleep on your back or stomach, gravity's effect on your throat causes your airway to narrow or close up. Sleeping on your back can contribute to snoring, and this is why I think I now snore on occasion. I find it happens mostly when I am relaxed in a deep sleep. Lateral or side sleeping can prevent snoring, and instead of mouth taping, some may train themselves to sleep on their side. Long-standing research finds sleeping on your side reduces snoring in people with and without sleep apnea. But with my back issues that I've had since my injury in 2012, I pretty much need to sleep on my back with pillows under my knees. I can lay on my side, but usually no more than 30 minutes or so. For me, the solution was not sleeping on my side, but mouth taping. Now let's quickly touch on why mouth breathing may be problematic. It can lead to such things as bad breath, daytime fatigue, dry mouth, poor oral health, reduced mental skills, symptoms of ADHD, sleep disordered breathing, and even slowed growth in children. These are not ideal, right? So there's not a ton of scientific research on mouth taping, but let's dive into some of the potential benefits. The biggest advantage is improved nasal breathing, which leads to increased oxygen uptake and better overall health. Nasal breathing produces something called nitric oxide, which boosts blood flow, lowers blood pressure, and enhances your brain function. This translates to reduced snoring, better sleep quality, and higher energy levels in the morning. Plus, it can prevent teeth grinding and improve oral hygiene by reducing mouth dryness and the risk of cavities and gum disease. Now, before I show you the tape I have and how I use it, I just want to pause to ask you a quick question. Are you a woman between 35 and 55 struggling with issues like weight, mood swings, gut health issues, high stress levels, mindset challenges, or even hormone imbalances? If so, I've got something amazing for you. I'm excited to introduce you to my brand new community, Mood, Mindset, and Metabolism for Women. Our mission in this community is to support and educate women on subjects like gut health, hormone health, mindset, and mental wellness so you can feel your best at any age. In this group, you'll find mindset strategies, gut health tips, hormone balancing techniques, and you'll learn methods to boost your mental wellness and stability, and so much more. You can expect fun and transformative health and mindset challenges, educational videos, behind the scenes content, and expert guidance from me, a double board certified doc in OBGYN and functional medicine. I'm also a certified positive psychology coach, a high performance coach trained by the one and only Brendan Bouchard, and a certified mental wellness coach. Our community thrives on active participation, so you can share your personal experiences, ask questions, and join in the challenges. The more you engage, the more you'll benefit from our supportive group. So join us today and take the first step towards a healthier and happier you. So click the link in the description to become part of Mood, Mindset, and Metabolism for Women. I cannot wait to see you in there. Okay, now on to a little tutorial. So let me show you the tape I have, and I'll be sure to link it below and how I apply it. Okay, so it's not fancy tape. It was not expensive. Again, I will link it below, but you get several sheets. I don't even know how many. You get a lot, and there's 2 per sheet. So there's 2 per sheet. I don't know if you can see them. And what you're going to do is you're going to peel it off. Now, there are different kinds of mouth tape. There are mouth tapes that go like over your mouth completely where there's no gaps, but this one is an X. So you can apply it. I've applied it both ways. I've applied it this way and up and down. Okay, let me show you what it looks like. So lately, I've not wanted to interfere with my skincare, but I also make sure my lips are well lubricated and it still sticks. Mm-hmm. Now, I have to say that the longer it's on, I feel like the stickier it gets. So it becomes more difficult to remove overnight, which is why I usually don't remove it to drink water. I just stick the little straw between the holes, make sure it's adhered back to my skin, and go back to sleep. All right, so I hope that little demonstration was super helpful. With mouth taping, of course, there are some risks and considerations to keep in mind. Some people might experience anxiety, discomfort, skin irritation, or trouble sleeping due to the tape. This was my experience the first night. I had trouble sleeping. And that's why it's crucial to use the right kind of tape and consult your doc if you have underlying medical conditions. You want to look for a medical grade, porous, hypoallergenic, and flexible tape designed for use on the skin. Avoid using things like duct tape or scotch tape at all costs. So after 3 weeks of consistent mouth taping, I noticed some significant changes. And the interesting thing is 2 of those 3 weeks were on the road. So I was traveling. Number 1, my snoring stopped completely. Number 2, my sleep quality improved dramatically. Number 3, I experienced less dry mouth. This meant less water drinking overnight and fewer bathroom trips, which led to a more restful sleep overall. My Oura Ring even documented less movement at night. So if you're dealing with things like snoring, dry mouth, or restless sleep, mouth taping might just be the game changer you need. And remember, always check with your doctor before mouth taping, especially if you snore. And remember to use the right type of tape and give your body some time to adjust. And if you've ever tried mouth taping, I'd love to get your feedback in the comments below. And if you have questions, also be sure to drop them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, check out this video where I talked about my easy DIY hack for better hair growth. And with that, we'll see you right back here next week. Ciao.